have a feeling that Trough just like calls a lot of the shots on Skype, and he's just like, I'm playing Prophet, and I think they all just respect him and they listen to him. So
Prepare for battle.
that's at least. I mean, I can't really predict their Skype dynamic, but I'm assuming from the personalities of the players.
Yeah.
So.
Most of the time, you do prefer to have your shot caller be a support, right? But like, it's like one of those heroes, Furion, right? That's an excellent shot caller hero because you're the one setting a like. You're pretty much like, hey, go on that top lane. I'm gonna teleport in. So.
Demon flying over to do the ward. I really like that. If you watch Fluff and Stuff's ward guide, he doesn't say this, but I always say that he says this. He pretty much says this. There's a race at the start, and you have to race the enemies to the off lane. If you get boots, you can win. But if they get boots, they can meet you right at this mark.
Yeah.
Something like that. So you need to do some stuff like fly over the trees or dive in with Phoenix. Play him. So he did that.
I like the way you put that. That it's a race. I like the way that you say that Fluff puts that.
Yeah, I always say, he's like, I don't say it like that, and it's like, shut up, Fluff, yes you do.
Shut up, Fluff, you're smart, take it. We had some early wards being placed by E-Hug as well. They counter out the hard camp here as well as the second pull through, which also gives them vision of
the battle begins.
wards, while they also place a laning ward here in their off lane, which Demon does end up, nope, Demon doesn't spot it out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Counter ward just short.
Arteezy did ping out the ward spot here, so.
Okay, so maybe that's gonna be countered as well. But
oh man, Demon almost got the ward.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, he barely missed it there.
That's unfortunate. Now they're not gonna de-ward. They're not gonna de-ward that spot. Just thinking that like, what are the chances?
So Yawar is gonna be in a defensive tri lane here with the Earthshaker and Ancient Apparition. This is I mean, it's a little bit dangerous just because, like, Phantom Assassin is actually one of those carries who can kind of get in your face and is an off-lane hero, but Batrider doesn't have to worry too much just because Ancient Apparition and Earthshaker, there's not a whole lot of kill power without a block, and obviously if you can Firefly, Fisher blocks don't.
Yeah, exactly. Although, with the jump Phantom Strike, the 4 attacks at 130 extra attack speed, paired with the AA Chilling Touch, it is a lot of damage, so you never know. There's potential to kill him in just a stun.
Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, Arteezy is going to be 1v1 up against Infinity Zeus. And I feel like that's definitely Infinity hero, actually. I feel like I've seen Infinity play a lot of Zeus.
Yeah, I would assume he's a Zeus player. He plays these like space making things, so like pocket and stuff like that. So Zeus is definitely a hero.
Now this is just kind of a farming matchup, right? Because this is one of the few matchups that Sniper can't really get in the enemy's face because first of all, later on he actually has a lot of magic damage, so it's a bit dangerous to deal with those lightning bolts. But also, like Zeus sits so far back, you can't actually harass him because he's always arc lightning.
Yeah, this is actually one of those matchups that on Dota buff, I think it's like Snipers. Oh, they're gonna make a. Oh, never mind. It's just a.
Well, Ancient Apparition, yeah, they'll ensure they do get the rune there.
Duking it out, yeah. Zeus actually has like, it's like the 3rd best hero against Sniper, and I think it's just because he can actually kill the squishy Sniper so easily from so far away, and Sniper can't just bully him out of the lane with shrapnels because you don't really care if Sniper, you just move out of the way and keep arc lightning creeps. So definitely a difficult lane for Sniper, but it's like Arteezy Sniper, so I'm sure he has like 1,000 games with this hero versus Zeus.
Yeah, he is actually going still for the maxed out shrapnel build. I did see a game earlier today where we had a Sniper only go for 1 level of shrapnel. It was versus an SF, so maybe that's maybe it's specifically the reason, but he actually went for like a 1-3-3 build. With only 1 level in shrap.
Yeah. I could see that against SF. Although there are unnamed players on my team who would argue that you should never not max shrapnel, but you know, I think that, yeah, that's like, if you're in a playstyle where you're just gonna be duking it out with the Shadow Fiend mid, then maybe it's okay.
We do also have the big advantage here for our fire team is that they've got Mad, who's gonna be the Enigma, farming up very, very quickly. One of the big advantages when you know the enemy team can't run an aggro tribe, running probably the greediest jungler, fastest jungler in the game anyway. The Enigma, who's already level 4 by 3.5. he's going to be able to come in with like a very early mech. They also have a lot of early aggression out of their safe lane, which is going to be the Centaur farming up his fast Blink Dagger, which will also ensure a lot of pressure onto Ehud.
I love Enigma, man. I actually think that Enigma should be top pick, top ban. Maybe that's a radical thought. I just think that the fact that he's nobody ever aggressive trial lanes anymore. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
Dual lane, maybe. If you dual lane into Enigma, good luck, because he's gonna
hit. He got the block off on Arteezy. They got a kill here. Arteezy will be giving away first blood as a beautiful block there from Earthshaker. Locks him in.
And that's first blood going to the Zeus too. That makes the lane so difficult for Arteezy.
Yeah, like now he's going to be able to hit level 6 faster. Plus he's got he's going the Soul Ring build, so he's got a lot of spam to throw out. It's always difficult for a Zeus to be able to have mana for Lightning Bolt and Thunder's God's Wrath. It looks like they're going to get a kill here on Infinity. They're going to turn this around. 1-4-3-7 leads with the Disruption. Now the follow-up of Demon and Arteezy sitting on it. Invis activated. Do they actually have enough? They're trying to run him down, but Infinity sitting on the side here just outside of the fire. Oh, beautiful Infinity. What a strong play.
Oh, man.
That is beautiful. Now he's got his Soul Ring. And a full bottle to heal him up, too.
That's why you save the Invis rune, I guess. That definitely goes to show how not just, you know, popping it for the regen. Help you out.
He's going to have his level 6 soon. I like MJW, by the way, as also, well, he may be in trouble, actually. Oh, Cogs doesn't actually catch Brax. Brings him inside, and that's the worst thing that could happen. Fortunately, Double Edge just can't go off, but MJW's also got no real escape, or does he? 1-4-3-7 still has the disruption. The rest of the enemy team comes in, blows up the Shadow Demon, and Infinity. If he could get a Lightning Bolt long range, nope. Unable to lay it down. I was thinking maybe with the Lightning Bolt and the ultimate, he could kill the Centaur too, but not going to throw it down. Instead, just sits bottom rune for the 6-minute rune to fill up his bottle once again, and if it's a good one, he may actually kill Arteezy since they don't have vision of that bottom rune.
Yeah, hopefully it's a do something rune.
Yeah, Invis, DD, or Invis or haste.
Shutting down Arteezy is definitely the way to win this game. Oh, it's a haste.
There it is.
That's probably the best rune that you can get.
Yeah, that's exactly what you wanted to see here. And if Earthshaker can hit the Fissure, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Just the nukes of Lightning Bolts, Fissure, and then the ultimate. Probably gonna be done.
Now he sees the haste, so yeah. you should play a little back.
But you never know with the Zeus. Does he have? Well, maybe he brings himself a TP scroll, and then has that opportunity to be able to jump to the side lane at some point.
Yeah, that could be a huge rotation right now. So maybe he'll run that out eventually. I wonder if he's gonna go for Tranquil Boots or for a for the Void Stone and Mana Boots. I have a feeling because it's Infinity, I have a feeling he'll go for Mana Boots.
Yeah, I was going to ask you the same thing, because normally it's either Mana Boots bottle or it's Soul Ring Trinkets with a bottle. Yeah. Infinity pops the haste rune right as the Centaur ultimate goes off, so no chance of a kill there. Infinity stays one step ahead. The Shadow Demon attempted gank, and now is going to get a Lightning Bolt onto Arteezy. Not nearly enough HP to get the kill, though.
It's so difficult for Arteezy because he doesn't have a bottle in this lane. He just can't really stand the harass all that much. I mean, he does have 2 tangos left. I wonder if he sent those out after the... Are those from the start of the game? Those 2 tangos? Did he get those?
Not sure.
Either way, he's probably doesn't have that, enough regen to stay in this lane for too long.
Yeah. And would it make sense if he went for tangos early on versus a Zeus, knowing how much harassment you're going to be?
No. He's sending out his phase boots and a TP scroll. So if there's something going on in side lane, Arteezy can get there. Denies a word that Infinity's trying to de-word. That's just so annoying.
Oh, an Invis for the Zeus. Talk about do something runes. First he gets the haste, now he gets the Invis.
All sorts of runes. I think he's actually going to skip the boots and go for Blink Dagger.
Yeah, get right on top of the Sniper all the time. Rotations coming in from MJ. Oh, no. Misses the first hook shot of the game. That's never a good start for Clockwork, especially since I was a kill. Now with that, they end up dying. He's going to try and run himself away. TP out, but he's still got I think he still had the Malphus on him, didn't he?
Okay, he's been game ruined right now, and I think yeah, he did. This is a game ruined Clockwork. This is where you're just like, okay, please can we restart? Missing the first hook is one thing that's just so unfortunate because if you don't snowball with Clockwork, you end up just playing like a supportish 4-staff late blade mount Clockwork. It's kind of boring. And then dying too, just sets him so far behind.
Well, it's just added insult that he dies to the exact hero he would have killed if he couldn't.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Meanwhile, they made a dive onto the Shadow Demon. He started things off with a critical dagger earlier on the Shadow Demon, then later on, Shadow Demon runs forward, gets hit by the Fissure, and they just quit. So,
Radiant's top
pretty
tower
typical,
is
right?
under attack.
You abandon the off lane as a Bat Rider or something like that. One of the supports tries to get the exchange.
And then you just need to kill. Yeah, that's all. That's like that happens like every other game actually.
Yeah, that's like Dota 101. Brax, does he? Yeah, he has a Blink Dagger. So jump on MJW here with the smoke. MJW.
He's got good positioning though. Oh, they see him now.
Yeah. No, he got off.
Oh, he can't.
Oh, never
Can't
mind.
stun him.
Yeah, he got out battery assault,
Oh,
but he'll still be placed. Yeah, I think it's you can get off the stun, but you can't get off double edge. I think it's one of those things.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you can get both off.
I feel like they have the same cast point, but well, I have no idea. It's Dota. You never know.
Dyer's bottom
This
tower
game.
is under attack.
Yeah.
Dyer's
But
structures
either
are
way, I think you have to
fortified.
time it perfectly to like start the channel directly after he stuns
Dyer's
you with
middle
the...
tower is under attack.
So you have to like stop, cancel it a bunch. Clock TPing in again.
They do have the Sniper rotating in for this tower as well. And a little bit of spam there. Unfortunately, they don't have maxed out Rocket. He chose to go for the more kill-heavy build. Battery Assault first,
Dyer's
which means
bottom
he doesn't
tower
have the
is
power
under
to
attack.
deal with these pushes.
He's MJW's quite behind at this point. He's not feeling it
Dyer's
right now.
bottom tower is under
He's
attack.
It's one of those carries, Phantom Assassin, who's just
Dyer's
not going to
bottom
make
tower has
early
fallen.
rotation. Like, he's not a hard carry that's going to be sitting there like farming the whole entire game, but he's certainly not a hero that usually rotates for that first tower that goes down.
Yeah, and UR is going for his patented Mask of Madness, what's the item?
Battle Fury?
Battle Fury. Jeez,
Yeah.
Battle Fury into Mask of Madness build. This is something he does to farm
Radiant's top
super
tower
fast.
is under attack.
It's very, very greedy. And honestly, I've seen him lose with it, probably more than I've seen him win with it. But when he does lose with it, it's in style. Like, he's always like running around owning. And if he does win, he's like 28-2. So it's going to be an interesting game because of this crazy build he's doing.
It's too bad we don't have a stats man here because I was going to talk about this matchup, the Sniper versus Phantom Assassin. We see this matchup a lot, and I feel like it's actually better for the Sniper, despite the fact that Phantom Assassin is always picked against the Sniper.
Yeah, because he always hits him through the evasion. Yeah, that's why like it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, like you can definitely be a hero that like, yeah, you jump on the Sniper every single time, but Sniper is also one of those heroes who can get a very fast MKB as well. Like, you have headshot that goes through, but then also, he's like one of those heroes that can afford to go like SNY MKB.
Well, also you just like Troll, PA is one of the counters to PA is just early magic damage burst, and I mean Sniper offers that with Assassinate.
True.
You can take out like half of PA's health with one Assassinate, so it's honestly not that bad. You just need to position differently on the Sniper, which isn't always easy. So
True.
we'll see if Arteezy's having an off day here. Didn't look like it last game.
Oh, ow. I mean, okay, I can understand this. There is a Clockwork on the side of E-Hug, but that's going for a 4-staff. First item.
Where is he? Huh.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
I mean, it can't just be just for yourself, right?
Dyer's
Like,
top
I
tower
guess-
is under
okay.
attack.
Okay, this is gotta be for
saving the Sniper.
you know what this come to think of it, this is really good because the blink's gonna be cancelled from the Zeus ulti. He needs to save the Sniper across the fissures from the PA who only has one blink. The Clockwork
Dyer's
only has
middle
one hook into
tower is under
cogs.
attack.
If he wants to do a black hole initiation, he could be AA ulted, Zeus ulted, Earthshaker Fissure. or rocket flare. So Blink Dagger's pretty useless this game. So he has
Dire's
like
middle
7
tower
reasons
is under
to get a
attack.
force staff right now. So honestly, it's really good. I think Nushan, when he plays Enigma for us, he'll do this if he's playing against a bunch of blink cancelers. But I think the clock just makes it even more of like a stellar item in this game.
Yeah, because it's just a little bit out of utility to be able to save an ally or save yourself.
Dire's middle
And then
tower
there's
has
not a whole lot of
fallen.
incentive for mech versus an ancient apparition. You know, that could be dissuading you from that early mech pickup, which is honestly what I expected. But
yep, so it's
force staff it is.
definitely reasonable. I mean, a lot of really amazing Enigma players don't even go for Blink Dagger or any sort of mobility anyway, like Puppy and Zai both don't build those items, so, you know. It's
How's UR?
solid.
Does he have the Battle Fury? It's got to be coming. Yeah, it's just 100 gold. So he'll have. I mean, considering he went for treads, right? He didn't go raw Battle Fury. So it's a good time.
Who had the oh, Midas on Zeus. Okay. Yeah, that's Infinity style.
Shadowblade for Arteezy.
Oh, interesting. That's well, it's gonna be a fun game. That's yeah, not really. I mean, I haven't seen that item on Sniper in so long. It's just
Dire's top
I mean, it's definitely
tower
good. Gives
is
them
under
attack
attack.
speed, survivability. But if they just you know, Zeus lightning bolt, they like see him. So it's got to be for mainly for like initiation and speed. He's not really gonna be expecting to like invis around all that much. I don't think. Just probably more for the damage and speed.
In fact, in this
Dire's
exact
top
scenario,
tower.
Oh, he's gonna.
yeah, the exact hero you wanted to see.
Yeah, this is the hero.
Dire's
Just do it, Arteezy.
Yeah. 4-shot. Quite easily.
Radiant's middle
So,
tower
and at the
is
same
under
time, they
attack.
did get that top tier 1 tower. Because, again, E-Hug are just not going to force a fight.
Forced.
They just got Battle Fury.
Forced Infinity to TP in an entire enemy team to rotate bottom. And did they have detection? They don't have detection outside of just the Zeus lightning bolt. So I think Arteezy is actually relatively safe down here if they, unless they can burst him with a fissure into lightning bolt.
Right.
Which is possible. Oh, he's going for the Zeus. Arteezy, you
really
greedy.
going for Zeus?
You
He's got
greedy.
500 health.
Radiant's
Yo.
bottom tower is under
That's
attack.
not
He's going to run out, too. He's going to run to these supports. He's going to be like, oh, God, what am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? I'm going to be caught. Infinity pops the ultimate just to steal the kill. And he's now got a Yule Scepter off of that kill, so.
Arteezy, you're so greedy.
And then meanwhile, we have a very, very big Ancient stack that Yoar is farming up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's a hell of an ancient stack. Let's see. He's gonna build his patented Mask of Madness. I'm calling it. I know it. He loves this. He loves this build. Even when it's like totally not the game for it, he'll build into it.
Why not Mask of Madness and then Battle Fury? Like, Mask of Madness you can pick up faster, and it's still a farming item, right?
Excellent question. I actually, yep, yeah. I would even argue that you can bail to the jungle, give one of your supports the lane, like an AA, with the mask first, or even just getting a Morbid Mask into Battle Fury. But I suppose he's, I mean, we know Yoar is a very, very greedy player, so, and it works for him. He plays it excellently, so he's just like, you know what, supports, you don't get the lane, this is my lane, I'm just gonna sit here, farm with the Battle Fury.
Uh-huh. So there goes, Mask of Madness is going to be coming up soon. They have a Yule Scepter on Infinity. I mean, all things considered, I think this game is going pretty well for you. They have lost all their outer towers, but it's to be expected. They're not trying to take these fights too much. They've got a good amount of farm on pretty much all their heroes. They have even a Hannah Midas here on the Ancient Apparition, who's already level 8, so level 2 ultimate is not going to be that far away with the Midas he's picking up.
Yeah, Trelf is such a greedy support player, so getting this Midas.
They're going to get Arteezy again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, lock him down, boys. Lock him down. Arteezy's done for. The response from Team Fire is not going to be that. Like, they might get Ryuza, but I would say the more important hero, which is the Clockwork, manages to get out. So it's going to be a very, very good trade for E-Hug. Because the Clockwork desperately needs his blade now, considering the bad start.
At least they got a consolation prize, so.
Yeah, MCW may actually die here. Foulfish up. Oh, okay, never mind. Demon went back to deal with Shadow Demon, who had some aggro of Infinity and Yawar. And that didn't go well for him. At all.
No, it's rough. Even because Blink and his force.
Yeah, I mean, with this Battle Fury, especially with the Mask of Madness, double farm items in a way, this gold graph is definitely going to start dipping down quite heavily if Team Fire don't actually find some
yeah, especially when they start taking out these towers. This is only a 1,500 gold lead, given that Summoner's Rift Fire have 3 towers on EHUG, so this is, I think this is probably in favor of EHUG at this point. I think the tipping factor is going to be the demon initiations with Lasso, or just big black holes coming in, so.
This is awkward. They see each other.
Yeah, this is very awkward.
Well, Ryuza saw Brax anyway, thanks to his very weird ward. I mean, it gives you just enough vision, right? It sees just before the entrance into the jungle. Right. Normally you see wards like in these areas to see the TPs into the tower, but it still functions the same.
I like that ward because it's really annoying people farming in here and then waiting for like a pickoff in this lane. You can kind of get them when they're running out of there. It's like, oh no, the enemy's running into the jungle to defend their own jungle, and then you can catch them as they're trying to run out. So it's good, and also it's positive rotations, of course.
Oh, by the way, is Yawar actually going Mask of Madness here? Because he now has, like, I keep looking at him, like, still doesn't have it. Now he's got 2,400 gold, and he's doing Roshan without Mask of Madness, which is, again, another situation where Mask of Madness would really shine. It feels like he's not wanting to go for it. Maybe a fast BK.
Maybe he is,
Oh, there goes Bucky Madden. Tick, tick, tick. And the Ancient Apparition will finish him off.
Unfortunate. He's very important to have around. He's also has a big chunk of the top net worth actually on the fire side, so very important kill to just pick him off that easily.
So Aegis now for Yawar, who is sitting at 10,000 net worth. The Zeus is actually 9,300, so he's looking pretty damn good, while the rest of the heroes are fire sitting at 7,800. They do catch MJW here, but he locks Brax inside the cogs, does get a good amount of damage on him. They'll actually be able to get the heal. In fact, MJW isn't going to die. It's going to be 2 kills going the way of EHUG. Things just looking better and better for them. Oh, they also know where the ward is, because obviously Clockwork just got ganked in their jungle, so free D ward for Infinity to take.
Zeus is a ward owner, so.
And Demon, if he's not careful, this is a very farm Phantom Assassin. You can't afford to just be like, oh, I'll take 2 hits and then be out.
What are you dragging him down?
I don't know. Bit weird, but.
He must have been anticipating like a big crit out of Yawar. He's like, oh, this kid's so lucky. I don't want him to.
Seriously, what is Yawar going? Help me, Jenkins. He's going Basher.
Middle tower is under
very
attack.
strange because he's going to sit on 3.5 capable with a lot of items. You know what? He's gonna go rape here. That's it. It's raping.
just one shot, everybody. That's all you need. Just a big rapier Battle Fury critical. You're good.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what he's gonna pick up. It feels like it's like a Satanic or BKB or something because
Scotty's second item.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be the story of this like entire games?
It really would.
It's like, oh, he's gonna go for a Manta, he's gonna go for a BKB. Oh no, it's a Scotty.
I mean, honestly, it like gives survivability to Phantom Assassin, a bit more damage.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Like in every case, it's like wouldn't be bad. Can't argue with the Scotty.
You can never argue against Scotty. If you have to go for Scotty, you really can't argue against it, dude.
No. It's like trying to argue against a BKB too. Like if you can get a BKB on any hero, it's like, well, I mean, it's good.
Yeah, there's always at least like 3 abilities that it's going to be good against. So.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we got 1437 and Demon trying to set up a gank here in this bottom lane, but there's no one here.
Not really gonna find it. Bit of a wasted smoke here. Just 1437's the only one smoked, I think. Yeah.
They're basically just like bodyguarding their whole entire jungle. Like someone farming the lane, MJW just blocking out this entrance. You also had like supports kind of hanging in this area as well. They're just like bodyguarding the jungle while Yawar farms away. And he doesn't even need it. He's got an Aegis.
They have wards in stock. I think they need to buy them and put them in their own jungle, just so the sniper can farm safely. Because like the clock is just so ridiculously dangerous for the sniper.
Especially with...
Oh god, yeah, that just makes it 10 times worse. The sniper can't even turn to fight him.
Well, this is one way to farm up Ancients.
Yeah.
Take down the trees and right-click them slowly but surely. Sure, Yawar could do that in 5 seconds flat. Only one hero, but...
Yawar bot item? Oh, it's a Lincoln's. Okay. Man, that's yeah, good choice against Batrider and against Enigma Malefice. There's a lot of nice things to block, actually.
Damn it. I'm really sad one of us didn't see like the first ultimate orb pickup.
Radiant's top
I
tower
thought,
is
oh my
under
god,
attack.
it's a Scotty.
Scotty. I was about to flip out. It's, oh my
Radiant's top tower
god!
has
Another
fallen.
goddamn Scotty. No, it's a Lincoln's, which is honestly a smart pickup here.
Yeah, I mean better than BK. Like it's naturally you want a defensive item on Phantom Assassin, very similar to like Weavers and Morphlings. So, but BKB you still have to deal with Lasso. You still have to deal with the Black Hole.
Black Hole, yeah. Not in the perfect. Yeah. The Lincoln's is definitely the item of choice. Honestly, at this point, I think a Scotty would be really good, just because, like you said, he deals with all the BKB piercing stuff, but they still have magic damage and physical damage. So he needs something that kind of offers protection against both of those. Right now, he's protected from disable initiation, but he's still protected from just raw damage. So he needs just one extra item for that, and he's gonna just use it. Could be a Satanic too.
Yeah, I was about to say the traditional tank items, hard Satanic, and then Scotty are your big three most of the time. Especially with the way Yawar built this, like you'll see many Phantom Assassins built for like stat items, like maybe they go S and Y, maybe they go for a Manta, they have a Drums or something like that. Like generally just build up those stats they can survive, but Yawar went very kind of like heavy into damage at first, now heavy into defense. If he has like a nice medium item, I think Scotty, like you said, is just kind of like the perfect tank up item, but also offers him a little bit.
Yep. Satanic honestly might not be. It's kind of in the middle there too. Yeah. Very expensive though.
Smoke up and they may find 3 kill on Musa, but turns around for a second and goes like, no, that's definitely not something I jump on.
Sorry, buddy. You're dead.
I'm gonna go top lane and farm some more. So an Earthshaker being picked up, not a big deal. He wasn't close to Blink Dagger.
So far away from his Blink anyway. He's just a fisher at this point.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, this is
for Arteezy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, he needs the Zeus is just destroying him, and the Clockwork, and the AA, and the Shaker. it's just the PA that needs to be dealt with right now, and they do have BKB piercing, lots of stuns, so they can deal with the PA. PA just can't go on Arteezy at this point. It's pretty much on his team to ensure that right now. So, and it's Demon on bat, so he's a hell of a Batrider player. I mean, it fits his placement perfectly.
Brax has, well, it looks like he's going to be going pipe. Pretty traditional versus Ancient Apparition. We're rarely seeing pipe at all for the longest time, but now it's being seen here and there. Obviously, Ancient Apparition being one of the best heroes to run it against, and obviously the rise of Zeus.
Shaker.
Yeah.
Definitely a strong item pickup here. It'll be nice for pushing high ground if they ever get to that point. Ehug, what's your going for next? Oh, he's just going for the
wow,
option.
Already has the axe, by the way. Not sure if you noticed that.
Oh my god, yeah, that's Trump for you. He's, like I said, such a greedy support. Always, I mean, 86 last hits as an AA at 27 minutes, so the guy's been farming.
Brax! If he got hit by that rocket flare, I think he dies. He got hit by...
That's a scepter, too. Maybe? No way.
No, but if he got hit by the rocket flare, most definitely. It's actually very close.
Yeah.
If that was a level 3 ultimate, he would die. He got hit by one Ice Blast when he was farming up the jungle.
Oh my god, and then a second one.
He got hit by his second one, and then the Zeus ultimate. He almost died to 3 abilities, is basically what happened.
They just zoned him off of a lane globally. That's just so annoying.
It would have been hilarious if they killed him globally. Like, that's the last hero you expect to die to global abilities.
Centaur with a freaking hood. Thank goodness for the hood, man.
Oh, man. We do have a Yasha being built by Phantom Assassin, so...
Slash Yasha pickup, most likely. Yeah, that's
It feels a little weird just because it's so late, but it's also not that late.
No, it's like like you said, another one of those like middle items that's like pretty good for tankiness, pretty good for damage, gives you a little bit of mobility.
I like to call it the poor man Scotty. I mean, honestly, it is.
You know what? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So.
Whoop! Force that forward. Wax trying to catch that Phantom Assassin, but it's too late for that one. We've had a very passive game in the last few minutes, but it's not a big surprise that during this passivity, even when there are a couple of pickoffs here and there, for the most part, E-Hug were gaining more and more gold. But in the last couple of minutes, maybe just because this one kill they had on Earthshaker, but it actually is stagnated a little bit. But it's just the power of Battle Fury PA, right? Like Sniper, no matter how good Arteezy is, he can't keep up with a good Battle Fury PA.
He's got some. Let's see, what's the network?
12,000 to 16,000.
PA's like an item ahead right now of Arteezy. So that's unfortunate, man. Bucking Mounters in the woods got hit by Flare, and then the AA blast. The poor guy's sitting at half health. He's like, well, I guess I can't farm for like 15 seconds. So annoying.
Is it possible? Zeus Ultimate there for some vision. Is it possible that the Radiant takes this late game? Like they're playing very, very passive. Do you think they actually win late game?
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that you can never scoff at is the Enigma with Aghanims and Refresher Orb, because, I mean, he can literally kill an entire team from full health. Like, guaranteed if he just gets off the... I mean, it's very, very difficult, but he can do it. So that damage on top of, like, the damage of, you know, 4 other heroes, it's so good. It's so good in late game, but it puts so much pressure on fucking Mad to actually get off a good black hole and refresh a black hole. But they can't do it. Enigma's so good in the late game nowadays with the Aghanim buff.
Holy cow, Infinity's very farmed. I mean, I keep seeing him second in the net worth, like ahead of the Sniper. It's impressive, but I just realized like, he has the boots of travel.
Yeah, that's a spooky Zeus right now.
Yeah, he's all over the map farming pretty much. Like between the Midas and the boots of travel, plus the mana regen of Yule's Scepter, he's just all over the map spamming Arc Lightning. Now TZ was going to try and scout out a kill, but I don't think he'll find him.
You wouldn't think that Zeus is like all that great of a farmer, but he's actually like super legit at farming because he can spam Arc Lightning on a camp while standing near like another camp which is fogged, and then his passive will pull it. So it's gonna pull all the camps to one central location where you can Arc Lightning them all down. So you can just farm so incredibly fast, kind of like a Batrider does in the jungle. It's like unreal the amount of farming that you can do on Zeus.
Manta instead for UR. I was gonna ask you if Manta was a possibility here, but I was just like, I just don't see too much point to Manta in this game. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would think that Scotty or a Slash Yasha would be better, but Manta's certainly not bad. Like Manta's Yor is a playmaker. He's very good at making really, really aggressive plays, and then like subsidizing it by doing like Manta dodges and stuff like that. So Manta's always good on like a player like Yor, so you can never really go wrong with.
But isn't the only ability he can dodge Assassinate? I mean, technically you can dodge like Centaur Stun if you're really, really clutch, but it's just like not reliable.
Yeah, Assassinate. I don't think you can't get off Demonic Purge. It's good for the lasso though, because you blink in and you try to lasso. It's like, holy shit, which one is it? Which one do I go on?
Yeah.
It's nice against lasso, but yeah, like you said, not that much to dodge this game honestly. But the double edge, you can just double edge the illusions down. So.
Yeah.
Still gets a little bit of tankiness from the ultimate orb that goes into it, so.
It's so tough right now for the Radiant side. They always have to keep vision of Roshan, because I feel like all you have to do is just lightning bolts, and Yor can actually jump in from this side. So even if you have vision, Like, they just always have to throw something into the Roshan pit like they're doing the Eidolons right now, because you never know. Yawar can solo it up, and he can sneak into the Roshan pit without needing a smoke.
So poor Enigma's not farming the jungle because he has to put his Eidolons in the Roche pit.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate.
Manta also serving a good split pushing purpose here. We're talking about the combat potential here,
There's
but
that too.
pushing out bottom lane with his Manta illusions.
Maybe they're thinking about going high ground because they have they only have one true right click core, so what did I hear? I heard yours.
I know, I was watching Infinity. He basically was like, no, MJW, you don't get to take that creep. And he used it, and then used his Hand of Midas to take the creep.
Oh, that's funny. They're dicking around.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, if you're going to dick around in any game, this is the game, right? It's completely AFK farming.
Yeah. I mean, Zeus doesn't really have much to do with the Midas and with the amount of farm he has with this speed, so...
Yeah, and the way they're keeping these lanes pushed out, like, at a certain point you're just like, I have nowhere to farm.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to do.
Has fallen.
Smoke up. Oh, the Zeus ultimate. They know the smoke. Everyone retreat. Everyone's going to head back to base except for Infinity, who will just man-mode into the lane.
They could go Roche with this. Arteezy has DD. They could Roche, because they're too scared to leave the base.
Yeah.
But they see
man,
it.
Rocket Slayer. Yeah. Good response there from E-Hug.
Very good response. If he didn't flare that, they potentially could have killed it in less than 14 seconds, which is the cooldown on Rocket, so... Good on realizing that they're just gonna turn and do Roche.
That's just, goddammit. I show up the lane, immediately an Ice Blast hits me. Oh, what is this?
That's so nice. Look at that. Poor guy's half health. My god. He has a mech though, so he's fine.
Bloodstone for Zeus. Yay or nay, Jenkins? I was kind of hoping like an Ags refresher build immediately, just because you already have the Ice Blast, but do you like Bloodstone here?
I personally don't think he needs it. I know a lot of people like it. It's certainly not bad, but I would argue that I think you're right. I think Refresher and Refresher, Scepter, BKB is probably a more legitimate item choice. But I know like Shivy, for example, really likes the Bloodstone, and it gives you tankiness, which is good. You can sit in team fights and spam Arc Lightning more. And it gives you a lower respawn time, which can be very nice in a lot of situations, especially in this situation where he's an important core, because at this point Clockwork's pretty much useless when it comes to like dealing damage. So it's not bad, but I think I would like to see him get like a refresher at some point.
The rule on Bloodstone is if you get the kill with Thunder God's Wrath, you get the charge, right?
You have to get the kill though, sadly.
So if you just assist, but then again with Ice Blast, with the Ice Blast taking you down, pretty easy to get the kill. You just drop them below 12%.
Yeah, true. And but the unfortunate thing about that is that Zeuses nowadays really like to use the ulti for scouting as opposed to like kill stealing, so kind of like morphs him back to the old Zeus, which nobody picked. So maybe that's an argument against Bloodstone, but definitely some benefits.
What was this ring of regen for Sniper? That from an item he broke apart, or had it really early?
Oh, it's just it's 1-4-3-7s. He just gave it to him while he's warding.
Oh, I really should have.
Oh wait a minute!
I really should have hovered over the item before.
No,
I'm going, why is there a ring of regen?
He has Arteezy Sniper. What's going on?
What? All right, that happened. Yawar is going to be spotted out here quickly. Jumps out of the pit. It is so hard to deal with this animus.
I'm seriously so confused about this ring. What? Are they married? They're giving.
I think that's exactly it. They gave each other rings.
Oh, they broke up. They're done.
Oh wow.
They had a fight. They fell out.
That's a shame.
Maybe they thought they were roshing, and you can actually share the regen.
Yeah.
The regen. So maybe they were like the 2 HP regen and the time it took to get over to the Roche pit. They were like, okay, can't go back to the fountain. Can't heal. Give me your ring of regen. Take my Killa. Or they're just like, let's get married.
I like the form. I like the latter. They're just getting married. First it was Aoi and Universe. Now.
Yeah.
Now it's Arteezy and the coach. Yeah, that's a classic line too. The coach and the player. Doesn't usually happen in esports, but
never fall in love with your coach. That's what I always say. Yeah, it's hard.
Wait. Is there a story here, Jenkins?
So, yeah.
Is there a story? Did something happen in high school? Do you have a female swim teacher or something?
Yeah, well, no. No. I'm talking about Blitz.
Oh, okay. Oh, that I can completely understand. So you keep your hands off of him. He's mine. He's coming to Berlin for a reason.
Oh yeah, you guys stole Blitz.
We're letting him keep his cover that his girlfriend is coming over too. But you know.
Coach, so they took Roche, just soloed it, like you said. They blinked into the pit with the Zeus lightning bolt.
And they saw him too. It's just like they couldn't do anything. The Idolabs were in there at one point in time. It was just like, we can't get over fast enough. And then there was a Fisher block as well. So I'm not sure what that line is. I guess it's don't cross this line.
Yeah.
But
I know I said this last game about Arteezy, but playing against UR, this is the type of game that makes you hate him, because it's like, this guy's unkillable, and he's so aggressive and killing me, and I really want to kill him, but I can't. So it makes you like so angry at like the idea of UR on Phantom Assassin right now. They have to kill him, but he has an Aegis and a Lincoln Sphere.
Do you think it's a mistake that he still does not have a lockdown item? Like, do you go like Scotty next, or do you think Abyssal is necessary? Because normally you need that kind of lockdown for a Phantom Assassin. Otherwise, you're incredibly reliant on your allies.
Yeah, I think lockdown definitely needs to come out after this Aegis pops. I don't think he goes for Satanic. Because like you said, relying on his team, he can't always do that, especially going to the late game. But for now, I think the idea is to pick up the Aegis and then just siege the towers. And if Summoner's Rift want to initiate, then they can go for it. Yeah. And you just need to lock down, because they're going to need to play at some point if they're pushing high ground. But like you said, at some point the sniper's going to get to the point where you need to lock them down. Did they?
They killed the sniper! Oh my god, I missed it! Oh no!
Dire's structures
That is such a huge kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That is such a huge kill.
That's bad. He's gonna have to buy back shrapnels, or like their main way of
Radiant's
defending.
bottom tower is under attack.
Shrapnel and Firefly, and I don't think he can jump into Firefly. It's tough.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, and if they don't do zoom, like that tier 3 tower is taking a lot of damage from Phantom Assassin. You don't usually think of PA things. Oh, there's the ground. They're gonna buy back now, maybe, or maybe not. Ryuzan gets taken out pretty easily. MJW missing his hook there. Now gonna be caught with a buyback there. Teleport out.
Oh my god, damage.
Yeah, way too much. The rest of E-Hug backing out. Demon.
Oh, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
So they get 2, but they're probably the 2 lowest priority heroes. Like Clockwork as the offlaner, no longer that much of a valid hero. And then of course Earthshaker, who is strong, but he's still a support.
Having to buy back on a sniper with such a low res timer, with such importance on him, just makes me feel like they're just, extending the game. They're gonna eventually meet their demise. I mean, they can't take it back, obviously, with the amount of late game potential they have, but it requires so much like playmaking, and I don't even know if it's worth it at this point to try and like well, it's always worth it. It's Dota. You play until the end, but it's just gonna be so hard for them. They have to make so many plays to climb the hill, because UR is like. Could you imagine being in this game trying to kill UR right now? You would abandon.
I mean, they can do it because they have MKB Sniper, right?
Yeah,
so if they get
true.
the lockdown, whether it's the Bat Rider who takes off the Lincolns and then grabs him, or maybe even a Centaur stun. I mean, the Centaur stun is actually really good versus Phantom Assassin. I'm realizing it. Like, normally you don't think the Centaur is good, but without a BKB,
yeah,
pretty effective.
I've been like completely wrong in every one of the Phantom Assassin's item choices except for the Battle Fury. Jesus, UR is like totally changing his build. So he went for the Satanic instead of the Abyssal Blade. So finish that off. I guess he's just tanking up, realizing that I can't remember who said it, but it was ages ago. It's like if you're ahead in a game, you never build like Daggons and damage and all that. You just tank up, and then you win with the tankiness and the lead, the damage lead that you already have. So
Right.
it's like a safer way to win. And then people started building Daggons and Ethereal Blades on Tinker and stuff, and that just went out the window. But nobody does that anymore.
Then we had puck daggons everywhere too.
Oh god, yeah.
Of course, what else are you really gonna do on a puck? You're not gonna tank up on him, so. I guess
Yeah.
there are exceptions to every rule, right?
Yeah, I remember then people started building Yule Scepters on puck, and then Daggons, but...
Yeah, oh god. I just see these two dots from across the map. Rocket and Ancient Average. Which they can actually kill on 1437 if they... Oh, never mind, they don't have
Radiant's
Zeus.
top tower is under attack.
I was like, if they wanted to, he would die.
18 seconds. Yeah, no, he's not.
Dire's middle tower is under
And he's
attack.
going for a sheep stick next, so
Radiant's
that's
top tower. Radiant's
nice
top
pickup.
tower
Maybe
has
he could be
fallen.
going for Lincoln's, but I think with the blink, travels, sheep is just so huge right now. And
Radiant's top
counter-initiate,
tower is under attack.
huge.
They're gonna have a Scythe of Ice on Zeus. Like,
Yeah, that's what
very...
I'm saying. Zeus.
Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking maybe it's a Lincoln's, but you know, whichever item we say it is, it'll probably be the other
Radiant's
true.
top tower is under attack.
It's the caster's curse. You say an item, it's the opposite. Even if 99% of the time it's that one item you call, it's always going to be different. You say somebody's not going to die. You say, oh, this offlane's pretty safe for this offlaner, and then he plays overly aggressive because he feels safe, and then he dies.
one. Yeah, because he's thinking the same thing as you. He's like, oh man, I'm safe.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I should go for a Scythe of Ice, and then he realizes like the flaws in that, and then he just thinks like how sick a Lincoln Sphere is. They're like thinking of the flaws. I know.
Ryu's, well, he's not going to have anything different. I was just looking at like some of the supports and seeing what else is new is coming up for them. MJW's got a BKB. There's the Scythe of Ice for the Zeus. It's because
Yeah, exactly.
we didn't say it with conviction, so.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't know what Zeus is gonna build. And it's like, maybe it's like the Vice, and then he built it. I think, yeah, Ryuzov for Ehug, the way they play with him is he buys all the wards and all the detection and all that sort of stuff, and he gets no items, so game's never fun for him, but he does.
I was about to say, like, you don't normally think of Earthshaker as the hard 5, but this
He
game
plays like
definitely is.
a 6 or 7.
They're actively like, hey, buy me, oh, it's well, I suppose you can't do it anymore, but consumables. Buy me more consumables,
Yeah,
just give them to me.
You like look at his farm and you're like, oh my god, Ehug is like so behind, and then you look at Trolf and it's like, oh well, there's like, Trolf has like double the farm
Yeah.
that he should have, so.
I see, the problem I have with this is like, Aghanims, yes, like very much big item, but like is Yule Scepter even that good for the Ancient
And
Apparition?
travels, I don't think so.
Yeah, like wouldn't you rather have like 4 staff on the Earthshaker at the very least?
I think so. I think when he's playing a hero, like, I remember he played Leshrac against us, and he, like, owned us with it. Very unfortunate game, don't want to talk about it.
Then
yeah,
why'd you bring it up?
He, actually went for all the, like, really greedy items, and on a hero like Leshrac, it's definitely, like, super good, and he was owning us with it. But on AA, there's only so much he can do, right? Like, there's no amount of skill in the world that's gonna let him be
Radiant's
super
bottom
effective.
tower is under attack.
That skill set and those items.
Right. Zeus
Age
Ultimate.
is useless now.
Zeus Ultimate revealed some of those heroes. It's rather surprising, but they're actually just letting this bottom push come in. It hasn't touched the tower yet, but it's going too soon.
It's a lot of range creeps, man.
Yeah, that is
Radiant's
a
bottom
lot of range
tower
creeps.
is under attack.
And that tower will take a good 100, 200 damage.
It's another satisfying double edge that like was a missed opportunity. That could have been a really nice like double edge and then cha-ching of all like the money.
I think Rax has just like been put in his place constantly. Just like Rax was like, can I go bottom? There's a lot of farm there.
Arteezy stole it again.
And Arteezy is like, I'm gonna farm it. And he's like, it's hitting the tower. It's hitting the tower. Can I just go farm it? And Arteezy's like, no, you leave it there. You let the creeps die to the tower.
Carry players, man. It's like, but Arteezy, I'm almost at my BKB. It's like, no, I gotta get my refresher on Sniper. But Arteezy, Sama.
And then he promptly wins the game with that refresher.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're just like, oh, okay.
Yes.
And then you're just like put in this like submissive state.
Yeah, then you basically gone full Kip mode. Like you can never say anything to him ever again.
Yeah.
Because he won the game with refresher sniper when you were trying to get your BKB, and there is no other situation where you could be like, but this item.
Yeah.
Every single time would just be like refresher sniper.
Arteezy's always the refresher sniper.
Speaking of which, Scotty next, I presume.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's Scotty, but he's probably gonna build like a sheep stick or something because I said that. I kind of wish he had all the same items except not the Shadow Blade. The score kind of speaks for itself that it didn't really turn out all that well for him. Maybe he's just like testing it because you know this isn't really his. He's like standing up for the team, so he's clearly the Spectre build was like a, you know, kind of strange one. So I just presume that he's like testing out unique builds in this game.
Our Centaur, quick question for you. Why don't we have a blade mail? Because you know Yoar is never like not going to go BKB, right? Because he went Wilkins.
I guess he just doesn't have the health for it, honestly. And he's gonna be taking so much like magic damage spread over the entire enemy team, like Zeus ulti, long range fissure, rocket flare, that like the PA is only gonna return like 1,000 damage to the PA, which when the PA has like 2.5k HP, it's not all that much.
Yeah. All right. Well, is this death push? I mean, I kind of feel like it's on EHUG now they need to end the game soon here, because otherwise you've got this 6-slotted PA who isn't building in any more items. That Sniper is going to start making the comeback in it.
Yeah, definitely. Sniper's not a hero you want to sit on. They should. I think they can take it probably one more Roche, but they're on thin ice with the initiative.
Top lane, Demon got caught. Yule Scepter Ice Blast. He's going to be forced into a BKB here. Looks like Ryuzaj just making sure Demon's going to be forced all the way back. Yeah, cheese for MJW.
They'll probably just hold that for the PA. Oh wait, no, PA is 6-slotted. Oh wait, PA will be 6-slotted with the 5.9k gold in the bag.
Do you get rid of Battle Fury?
I would say yes. You get rid of Battle Fury. You buy a Abyssal Blade. I would say Abyssal Blade and Refresher Orb.
Right, I mean, then you blink and you blink. I mean, how are they going to be able to keep track of you?
Dude, it's actually like super legit with Satanic and Abyssal Blade.
Uh-huh.
And BKB too.
That sounds pretty crazy. Yeah, if you had a BKB, that actually sounds mega legit, actually.
Yeah. I think it was Kuroki who first started doing like the BKB on carry type thing, and it was just like, oh man, that's crazy. Or did I say BKB? I mean Refresher. Yeah. Refresher on carry. On like a life stealer, and he bought a BKB too, so he just had like 25 seconds of like magic immunity, and it's like, well, what do we do?
Zeus Ultimate gonna spy out 1437. Another hook shot does miss, but 1437. That was a good attempt there, buddy, but he didn't really get the gem far enough.
They take the gem.
Yeah.
God, that's unfortunate.
He tried to make a little pit stop and duck it in there behind the trees, but no can do, and that is now going to be Tralf's gem, who is going to have a Scythe of Ice soon.
Illusion. He has a Hood of Defiance on the Shadow Demon. When the Centaur already has a pipe.
Yeah, wouldn't you just try and build the HP rather than... Because I know he's so afraid of like Ice Blast and Zeus Ultimate.
Yeah, it's you would think Casual Cloak into some HP items, but maybe a bit of a miscommunication there. Looks like you are just gonna hit the tower.
Assassinate. They've already popped the Lincolns. Do a small amount of damage. And Demon now gonna jump in. But this is Aegis, so they can afford to let UR die here. That's just Lasso and Centaur's ultimate. UR gets out.
Are they gonna just get out?
Looks like they just backed up. So I mean, they have 8k gold on UR. It would feel a little silly forcing the fight when you could have an extra item on him. A full-on Abyssal Blade.
Don't really have that great information. They now see
Radiant's
that
bottom tower has
Trout
been
is
denied.
back. Maybe they can smoke up into their own jungle and go for a pick here. No, they can't because they gotta get rocket.
And there goes 1437. Okay, so what's the math on it? It's like maybe 1437 actually knows that Hood of Defiance is better than going HP because you still have the percentage base of Ice Blast. I mean, that would be the only reason that could possibly be that way, right?
Yeah, that's possible.
Maybe he's done the math.
I would think that the 400 spell block of the well let's think. So if there's a 400 spell block at Centaur Pipes you. Is that after your Hood of Defiance percentage resistance too?
Yes. That. Okay. So no. I'm sorry. I believe that at least I believe that was the way it worked in Warcraft 3. Is that the shell that you get from anti-magic shell is a limited amount and it doesn't actually interact with your magic resistance.
Okay. So let's say I hit you for 400 magic damage precisely, and you have 50% magic resist. That's gonna take pipe off completely, right? Or is that gonna take half of pipe off?
I'm sorry. What?
Dota is so confusing. Is it like if you have a 400 damage magic resist pipe, if you have a pipe on, and I hit you for 400, does that take the entire pipe off? This is too complicated. I'm done.
I don't know, man. It's 5:40 in the morning. We're supposed to be done with this series by now. My brain's fried. There's no way.
I agree. I think 1437 probably did the math and realized that Hood of Defiance is probably a good pickup here. Maybe with the addition of like a bracer or two, which you might pick up soon to avoid the damage.
Worth a kill.
Oh wow, real
It's been
kill.
a while since we saw one of these.
Too bad it's on like the most worthless guy in the game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Shadow Demon's like a little more worthless.
We had a period of like 10 minutes where we didn't actually have a single kill. It was actually more like, yeah, it was actually 10 minutes. They got 1437 in the bottom lane.
Oh my god. That's pretty crazy. These teams are like showing respect for each other. Just don't want to make any stupid plays.
Mm-hmm. So Phantom Assassin, 6 slotted. Like you can now sell Battle Fury and get re-6 slot to something else, but you are completely 6 slotted now with the Boots of Travel.
Oh, there's 2 smokes in the courier, 4 wards. Oh man, do they have wards in stock too? Let's see. No, they don't. Okay. Yeah, right. Ryuza just has like a stash of support items on the courier, like a Soul Ring too.
Oh. Smoke, 4 wards. Wow, 4 wards. Yeah, I mean, this is the right time for a whole lot of vision. This is where the game is super tense because one pickoff is just
one play, yeah, one bad play and the game is over.
Yeah.
Although PA does have buyback, so.
And it looks like they're gonna wait for Roshan here, which didn't give Aegis to who? Did he?
God damn it!
Can't be Clockwork. He doesn't have that, so I don't think.
I don't even think Infinity because he has Bloodstone and travels, so he doesn't need to. I guess the PA drops the Battle Fury and picks up the Aegis just because it's a regular core lineup.
Oh, Trout! Nice Yule Scepter just in time.
Oh my god, Trout is a sheep too.
And what's happening in the top lane? Ryuza is going to be picked off again. No, MJW intercepts that one. And now here comes a turnaround. It's actually, they jump in on the bottom lane. They've already finished off the Shadow Demon. Back up to the top where MJW is going to be dragged back into Mad. Looks like they should be able to go. Oh, never mind. There goes the cheese. Now Infinity's here with some extra damage. Mad's going to fall here. This is going to be a big loss if they can take out this BKB hero. Or the Black Hole, rather, and there it goes. No Black Hole effects on bottom lane. They're actually jumping on the UR here. He's still got himself a blink. He's actually going to fight Brack. There goes the second lights on the Brack. He'll easily eat through him with that Satanic as Arteezy cannot just put enough damage in the plate. Yule Scepter going down. Trouth now actually doesn't really have a way out here. Yoar doesn't want to jump in there. Perhaps a little bit too afraid of the disable of the Bat Rider sitting in the back, as well as buyback.
They got their gem back. That's not bad. There's 2 gems on the ground actually. Although gems at this point, who cares? Oh, Ryuza dead again.
Yeah, 4 staff. Assassinate's coming in. MHJW, can he save him? Oh, actually dodges the Assassinate by trying to blink on the Demon. Now you are 4 staff forward, but already the blink away by Demon. He's good. But it looks like they're just going to get this tier 2 and back up to Roshan, which is going to be shown to us.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Or is this
attack.
just the minimum spawn? Who knows? Oh, it is a minimum spawn again.
If it's in between ticks, it's a minimum spawn.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. If I'm to draw the circle, the spawn tick is in there, and there. But if it's in between ticks, obviously, it's somewhere in that area. If it's in between ticks, it means it's not a.
Because it's always reclaimed in 5 minutes, right? Okay. Makes sense. It's funny that it's been like pretty much the minimum. And both times you've like mentioned it or questioned it.
Yeah, is there an option, Eval? Can you make an option in the settings somewhere to change that clock to analog, please? Or digital, rather?
Digital clock, please. God, Trump is so farmed. I guess at 59 minutes you expect everyone to be pretty farmed. Look, he's hitting for 170 on each and every version.
I mean, any hero that's had, I was supposed to know the exact amount of gold. Any hero, middle lane, there goes Arteezy. And they make it 1-4-3-7 as well. He's been Fisher stunned. The ice blast hits. Oh, never mind. There was a hero there. I swear to God, there was.
Oh, there was? Oh.
Then Yawar, did a hot little jump there, and all of a sudden 1-4-3-7 just disappeared.
There appears to be like a sword on the ground now.
So there's a pool of red jelly on the ground as well. I'm not sure what that's about, but very amazing magic trick there from 1-4-3-7. And he disappears from the map, and now perhaps another hero could have been performing a little magic trick here. Mad does get jumped up by Yawar, but they turn around, double BKB's activated, and as long as they don't really catch anything, which Demon does get sacrificed, he used the last one, but he is cleaned up before he can even grab MJW up onto the cliff. And now, is this the end here? They have a buyback on the Sniper as well as the Batrider, but Yawar is still very, very healthy. He's got his Satanic ready to go. Force the buyback.
Middle tower is under attack.
And is that, no, smoke up, looks like they may reinitiate here. Ryuzan jumps forward, Brax, he's going to be the first target of Yawar, trying to into it, dies disruption. Gets done up, gets on the Scotty, force stab as well, magic damage coming out, there goes Brax, bye-bye. Arteezy, meanwhile, trying to target Infinity, he's just not doing enough damage, oh, the black hole! And then catch up 3, but there goes the heal sensor from Trout, stops that one, Arteezy gets hit by a big one, stun on Ryuzan, Arteezy trying to get her off back, does nail him there, even if he has BKB activating Yawar. That Satanic going to work. He's trying to get away now. The blink out. No. He actually gets a little bit more heal. Manages to survive there as the Zeus commits suicide to keep Yawar alive, but he's still going to fall. Yawar dies as they get themselves the melee racks. The buyback coming out though. They still want to force this one. This could be an overextension though by E-Hug. Sniper's healing up. And if they lose Yawar a second time with the Sniper still alive, that could very much be a turnaround. But E-Hug are getting a lot out of this. They're going to be able to take this tier 2. Tier 3 rather going for the middle action now. They brought down Arteezy. He's starting to pepper away at a man to activate. He has another blink away. He can get back as long as he utilizes his allies. Sure enough.
Sniper ulti!
And he's got 600 health. Looks like he threw it on Infinity instead. He manages to dodge it with Yules. They will back themselves up. That was too close for comfort, though.
That was close.
Wow.
That was dangerous.
The moment I heard that buyback from Yawar, I was like, ooh, I don't know about that one.
Convenient region in the bottom lane before Roche.
Yeah, and a Roche on here. Like how he's still keeping his regen.
Roche hasn't even hit him, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Finally hits him, but by now, it's like all the life steals kick into play.
Drop the Battle Fury.
So,
blocks him.
Yeah, I mean, you bought back. You gotta get that Aegis right.
Oh, he dropped a Manta stop.
I mean, I'm fine with it. It's either Battle Fury or the Manta, but
yeah, Manta does a little less than the Battle Fury. And like you said earlier, he really doesn't need it all that much for disjoining things, especially at this point. Like, what the hell are you disjoining? Sniper ulti?
1437 is very, very far out here.
Yeah, he's also...
Oh, no, they just jumped Demon. There goes Demon. I'm not sure Demon jumped them and they responded, or if they jumped Demon, but...
Unfortunately, they had vision of him in the base, and I think he went in to just do a lasso, but Infinity pre-hexed him, so... Really excellent play.
Oh, the Ice Blast coming in. It's going to hit all 3 of them. Matt just barely blinks ahead of it. But that is a very tough start to this engagement. 1437 already dropping down to below half health. And now he is going to pop the Manta, throw the illusions in, pick up his, he dropped Lincoln's once again. Now the illusions haven't done anything, but they'll get there eventually.
I don't know if it's worth it for 6 seconds of illusion.
Oh, he does the grand total of 200 damage to the melee racks. Not even that.
I guess if he's
oh my god, my Ethereal played Ancient Apparition.
Oh my
Radiant's
god.
top tower is under attack.
He now has a saving mechanism for Yoar, besides 4 steps.
Yeah, yep. That'll be good. Because it's mainly the sniper at this point doing any sort of damage.
We have double black hole though.
Yeah, this could be big.
Radiant's top tower
This game is
under
looking
attack.
like E-Hug are the ones pressing in, right? They look like they have the advantage. This could all come down to one fight. Here. This could be no bueno. The ultimates come out. Black hole does finally come out, and there is man locks down 3. That is a beautiful black hole too. Refresher. Maybe goes in for it. No, he's just gonna die here. Maybe he's got a buyback, so he can throw down a secondary black hole. But unfortunately, they lost Arteezy. Without him, where's the damage gonna come into play? They've already set up SDW and Ryu's on now. Secondary black hole. He catches 1 though, and not worth it for just your shaker kill. As he even walks away from Ghost FGO. Die eventually here, but it's really your one. It's the hero that you want to follow because he's gonna take out Mad. He's gonna take out every single one of these raiding heroes if he can just lock him down. Rax, Ethereal Blade. Oh, Rax couldn't even get MJW there. 4 heroes alive for the side of the Radiant. No buybacks on the side of Summoner's Rift. Team Fire seem like they're going to lose this game number 2, and there is no way out of this loss.
Well, that's 2 1-1s. I know rares were 1.
So, well done by Team E-Hug. Took down the fiery champions of Summoner's Rift with 2 ringers.
Honestly, it's a
and
hell of a
RT.
team.
It is, it really is. I mean, that game was a bit of a marathon there because we had like literally a 10-minute just pure farming. But